Hey guys, happy Thursday to all of you number twos. This week I was inspired to do the reading very similarly to the way I did last week's, or the last one that I did. So there is a general overall theme for us, and then each card represents a more specific area of focus that is in alignment with, or as an extension of the general overall theme. So this week I was guided to Archangel Ariel and what she represents and symbolizes as the overall theme and what's going on for this week. And now each of the four cards is a different Archangel Ariel card from Doreen Virtue's Archangel Tarot deck. So Archangel Ariel is associated with courage, self-confidence, personal power, uh, determination, perseverance. She's associated with the color pink, and the lion. She's associated with the lion. She's associated with spending time in nature. She's associated with nature and the natural rhythm. And this really feels important to me, that phrase, the natural rhythm, because I feel like it's really encouraging us to focus on our own natural rhythm and to really take care of ourselves. And to march to the beat of our own drum, I feel like some of us are becoming reacquainted with what our beat is, and some of us are creating our own beat, and some of us have kind of lost it and are looking for it again. The other thing is that we are being reminded that all things have a time and a way of coming about. Everything has its own rhythm. So I think this is really reflecting on things coming into our lives and how things are playing out in our lives. So if things haven't worked out yet, or things are taking a long time, or whatever the case is, we are being encouraged to remember that flowers, they blossom into beautiful, beautiful things in their own way, in their own time. You can't, rush a flower. It'll bloom when it blooms, and it's so beautiful, and it smells so sweet, and it's just a really amazing thing, right? Well, that's kind of how we're being encouraged to look at ourselves and the things that are happening in our lives. The most beautiful and sweetest things happen in their own way, in their own time. We can't rush it. For best results, we should allow things to unfold as they are. Allow ourselves and other things and other people to be as they are. So they can be their best selves, and they can be come out to be the best that they can be. And that means you too, though, guys. That means that we need to be focusing on ourselves and allowing us to do our own stuff, do our own thing, to be our best selves, to be the best that we are, that we can be. So I think that's a really important thing this week, is that we're really being encouraged to focus on ourselves and to really take care of ourselves. And we're also being encouraged to do what restores and rejuvenates, what soothes us, and just so we can get a clearer perspective and a more positive outlook. So we might need to talk to a friend, or we might need to journal, or we might need to have a conversation with somebody that we're struggling with. We might need to spend time in nature to see things clearly, or exercise, or whatever the case is, we're being encouraged to do, to take care of ourselves, to do what will soothe us and bring us some more peace of mind. So that's something. And the other thing I thought was really interesting was the phrase "inspired by nature." I was researching what Ariel represents in order to bring everybody the most, the best reading that I could. And it is said that the Archangel Ariel is with you, is assisting you in that moment when, if you feel inspired by nature. If maybe you're going out for a walk and suddenly you have an epiphany, or you're inspired all of a sudden, an idea hits you, or a solution hits you over the head or something, or you see an animal repeatedly and you think that it's a symbol from spirit, a message from spirit. This is something that maybe you guys have been experiencing this week, and that's how you know that this energy is around you. But I think that it ultimately is just encouraging you to spend time in nature, to that which is natural, so you can get back to knowing yourself and who you are naturally, the beauty that you are naturally. So that's really cool, guys. Pay attention to any animals that you see a lot, or referenced a lot, because that could be a sign from spirit, of trying to get you a message. So just, Google it or something if you think that there's an animal out there that is trying to get your attention, is trying to be a message from spirit. So there's that. As I said, Ariel is associated with the lion. She's represented by the lion, which is about balance and relaxing and de-stressing, and about personal power. And it brings the message that you will overcome emotional difficulties. You have more power than you think. Yeah, it says it right there. And she's also, like I said, associated with pink, which is a very optimistic, very reassuring, very encouraging, very warm and soothing color, especially emotionally. It gives us that emotional sense of well-being and optimism and reassurance that we need. It's very calming. And it encourages us to take care of ourselves. So a big theme for us this week is taking care of ourselves, making sure to de-stress and to rejuvenate ourselves. And yeah, so that's for all of us in general. That's kind of what we're looking at here as a general theme for us. And those of you guys who picked card number 2, you're specifically encouraged to do these things and to focus on your happiness and well-being, and to take care of yourself in the way, by doing what you love. And this week is supposed to be a time of great personal growth for you. So maybe you guys are having, some epiphanies. Maybe you guys are realizing some things. Maybe you guys are noticing some things or changing some things. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff going on this week. But for you guys who picked card number 2, you're being encouraged to do what you love, and you are given the opportunity, and you might be finding it, as subtle or as obvious as it may seem, to grow and expand and change a little. So guys, that is your reading for this week. I hope that it helps you. And did I show you your card? Did I? I don't think I did. Here's your card, the 3 of Ariel. And what also struck me, and I forgot to look it up, was the anchor. And I think of an anchor. I think of, being, staying in one place and being, grounded and keeps us from going adrift and getting lost. So I think that is a pretty important thing. Maybe I'll look it up for you guys after, and I'll add it to the description or something. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this helps, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!